It is June the 26th of 2026, and tomorrow on June the 27th, I was meant to tell you that you deserve more abundance, and the only difficulty will be that you've had self-doubt. Actually, on the 26th, I was meant to tell you that, but on the 27th, I was meant to tell you it was only the self-doubt that was keeping you from it. We do not know who we're going to become when we come into this world or what the world is going to offer us. And I certainly wouldn't have told you that I would sit down for 37 years and develop a philosophy that could have you live your best life and would change our world, because we are the ones who create our world. We just do it from different perspectives. But what if there was a perspective that everyone belonged to? What if there were a system that every human had an integral role to play in terms of causing the planet to evolve? And then if that person were to use what they were given, they would have this abundant life and they would be so happy, and they would know that they made a difference to the world, and they would know that before they died. And so that's what I'm doing today. It was a shock to discover that you're the person who received the philosophy that could change anyone's life and cause them to heal and become happy and fall in love with themselves. And you had to move through it yourself before you could say that it was real. And that's what's happened. Then I had to produce documents to show you that you have this rightful place and that you have a unique plan and that you were born with worth and value, and all you have to do is decide that you're going to uncover it, and I was given the way for you to do that. This is what I'm giving you today. This is what I wanted everyone to understand, and why I laid out my special offer for the other day, and it's still there through this weekend. But I've done something that you haven't seen, so I do understand that it was challenging for most people to accept it, including me. I could never have imagined I would have done this. But you think about it, and we evolve in our consciousness. Consciousness gets shaped at different times, at different places in our world, and we accept the parts that will make sense for us, that will cause us to live as our authentic selves. And I lived a life where I did that and doubted every aspect of it, as you might have doubted yourself. But now you will understand why I say to everyone, there is no longer a reason for any person to struggle or suffer because they can't understand who they are, or figure out what's happening in the world, or figure out their unique path, because I was given that information, and I'm now focusing all of my efforts on these last years of my life to finishing it, so I don't die with my music still in me, as I don't want you to do. Now you will understand what I've been doing all of these years, 37 years, why I'm 75 and things have healed and going in a different direction, and that anyone who uses this work would have the same results, but it will only be because you decided to love yourself. You decided that you were worth it. You decided that now is the time in the world that you are going to embrace every aspect of you and help create the world that we're all wanting to see. That's why everything has changed. I was just a servant. I was just a person who sat down and received the information, and now I can give it to you, and you don't have to struggle or suffer unless you want to. Sometimes we do, and I did for the longest time because I couldn't own this. You'll decide when you're going to own yourself. Hopefully, it's today. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for being here. You are witnessing the revolution of something that's never happened, and so I'm glad that you're one of the first people to see it and witness it. I will see you soon.